You know, one thing, listen, in Baton Rouge, I was trying to be serious real quick, but it's nothing to just be driving and see somebody riding a horse down the street. But nonetheless, the high today is going to be 55. Currently, it's 35 here in Baton Rouge. 33 is going to be the low tomorrow with the high of 58. We're looking at the temperature around Christmas with a chance of rain, 71 degrees. So we're looking at the 70s this week. I saw somebody in the comment talking about in New York waking up to some snow this morning. So, hey, you're probably going to have a white Christmas. And shout out to everybody who listened to us checking in from Dallas, New York. And that's the beauty of the social media side and the YouTube side that I was talking about. We get a chance to connect with people all over the country, as well as our listeners right here on 107.3 Talk Radio in the Baton Rouge capital city area. Glad to have you guys. And if you're paying attention and watching us on our YouTube, be sure to go into the description on the comment section at the top. My man Mike has the link tree for all of our social media. So you don't have to go find each social media site if you want to follow and support us by just having to search all over the place. Say, well, I can't find it. It's in the link tree in the description on the comment section. You go in and you click on that. It'll send you to every link that we have for the Jaguar Journal. We'd love to have you follow us, subscribe to us, and support us, man, as we continue to grow. And we get into the holiday season. I know everybody does not celebrate Christmas. Sometimes it's Kwanzaa. Sometimes it's all type of other things. And sometimes it's just another day for people. But one thing I will say, and this is how I feel, and shout out to all the teachers. I know they tired of dealing with y'all bad kids, so them teachers finally got a couple-week break to be to stay away from all them bad kids out there. Yes, your kids are bad when they go to school, whether you know it or not, and them teachers have to deal with them. Now, when they come home and they act like, and they probably bad at home, you just don't pay them no attention. Whatever the case may be, and some of y'all got some good kids, right? But kids need to be taught something. And this is something I thought about, you know, because I have two kids, a son and a daughter, 16 and 8. When it comes to Christmas, right? Because what I have noticed with this society that we live in today is an entitled, bratty, what other word I want to go with? Lack of appreciation when it comes to kids and the world that we live in today with the things that we afford to give them. Now, I would tell you what I teach my kids. I teach my kids to have an appreciation for everything, because you don't know how hard it is to have something unless you have to go work for it yourself and spend your hard-earned money. It's easy to have your hand out, take somebody else's money, spend it, and then don't treat it with such respect and appreciation when it's not yours. But I make sure I instill that in them, and it is always a work in progress. Parenting is never done. Every day. Right when they say, yes, sir, I got it, the next day they ain't got it. That's why you got in trouble all the time as a kid, because you did the same things over and over. Didn't I just tell you don't go to school and do all that talking? What you do? 2 days later, you went to school and did all that talking again. It is an ongoing process. But we have to train this generation of young people to be appreciative and not feel so entitled. And one of those things are, I get it. We always say we don't want our kids to have to go through what we went through. We want to give our kids the things that we did not have. If you're going to do that, teach them. I always say it's best to give them the things that we did have. Teach them appreciation for the small things in life. Christmas ain't always electronics and games and money. Sometimes it's the simple things of looking around. You got socks on your feet. You got drawers on your butt. You got a shirt on your back. You got a roof over your head. It's cold out there. We got some heat blowing, huh? Because there's somebody out there with no socks on their feet. There's somebody out there with holes in their drawers. There's somebody out there in a house with no heat. Those are the things to be thankful for. I get it. Christmas is this spend your money holiday, and don't blow your money if you know you're going to be broke the first of the month next week. Don't go without trying to provide in the moment. The whole year is Christmas, if you ask me. The same way I treat Valentine's Day. The whole year is Valentine's. You don't wait for that one day to be special and give your wife, your girl, your husband, or whoever the case may be, that special gift. You get that special gift each and every day. That's love. That's appreciation. I get it. These holidays and everything, it's a commercial feel to it. Don't mean you got to fall into it. Just because they say it's Black Friday don't mean you got to go out there and sit in the cold for 7 hours talking about to go fight over a TV that's only $100 cheaper than what it normally is. I worked at Toys R Us one time doing Black Friday. Let me tell you something about people fighting over stuff. But I want to make sure in this holiday season that we teach appreciation, that we teach love. That's the main thing that I want to make sure, because these kids, they're bratty, they're unappreciative, they entitled, and they stuck on social media. And social media has created a world in which they see it as a facade that there's no such thing as tough times. And then we deal with this issue that we see more than ever. And when we use the term mental illness, depression, what we have done as a society has shielded kids and young people from the toughness of the world to the point to where when something does happen and it's tough, they don't know how to handle it. You went outside, you ran, you fell, you scraped your arm, you say put some alcohol on it, put a Band-Aid on it, go back outside. Kids not even barely going outside to even know to run, to scrape and fall, to see what hurt feel like. Failure is good. It is a part of life. But when we watch the internet, when we watch social media, it creates a world that failure is not common because everybody is smiling. Don't the relationships look so great on social media? And they be right there in somebody else's inbox. Don't the relationships look good? It takes nothing to say smile on 3, 1, 2, 3, smile. And then as soon as that picture taken, you go back to whoever and however you were. I'm just putting this out there because I think as a society, we need to have a better understanding of who we are, because I think we have grown away from a society of people who cared about people. We have grown into a society that only care about yourself, selfishness. And I say that because it starts with the adult and it goes to the kids. And kids, it is learned behavior that you get from home. Entitlement, selfishness, and laziness. Laziness. But trust me, in the Perry White household, we combat that. I tell my kids all the time, don't be a follower, be a leader, because in this world of TikTok and everything else, ain't everybody followers? Everybody doing the same little dance to the same song because you saw somebody else do it, and you hoping your one video go viral with the millions of other videos that's doing the same thing. That's being a follower. And hoping somebody like you. I tell my kids that all the time. Don't give up, you know what, about if somebody like you or not. Like yourself. Do for yourself. Have an appreciation and love for yourself. You'll be so much better instead of trying to please somebody. Forget them. Do for you. Do what's best for you. And treat the people who do for you the best. And don't be trying to give the people who could care less about you all your effort. Take care of the people who take care of you. Show appreciation and love to the people who show appreciation and love for you, who are there for you and have your back. Because if you bite the hand that feeds you and you get out here in the world and you think these people who your friends, and you find out they not, this world is a cold, lonely place, especially on Christmas when you're by yourself. So these are just things that I just want to share because it is what it is. This is the world we live in. It used to be a saying, it takes a village to raise a child. Where's the village? Where's the damn village? I was raised in the village. A village is what helped create who I am as a person. It taught me tough times. It taught me love. It taught me appreciation. It taught me failure. You know why it taught me? Because somebody talked to me about it. It wasn't just an experience. It was, all right, let's talk about that experience. I believe in society, we got to get back to a village. This selfish, this all about me society that we live in, this me, 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 me. That's what's wrong with us. Ain't no love in it no more. And you see it when you're around. You see it when you out. People angry and mean and mad more than ever. We could do so much more if we stick together as society and teach these kids something, because this our next generation. I'd be damned if I grow old and I'm somewhere needing some assistance and it's some entitled kid that don't have no respect for an elder, that don't know how to say yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Don't know how to open the door and let you come through first. Don't know how to treat a woman. Don't know how to do the necessary things that I think are morals and values that you learn at home, where it starts at home. The basics. We're not teaching the basics no more. That seems like it's gone out the window. Every man for theyself. Don't matter young or old. No respect. No appreciation. No care. We're going to have to do better. And I say all this to say Christmas is coming up. Make sure you instill in these kids, yes, gifts are good, but it ain't the only thing. Sometimes just be appreciative. Go over there and cut on that light. And if you got lights, be happy. Go over there and cut that water on. If it's warm, be happy. Somebody out there don't have. And it ain't funny because they don't have. It ain't no joke to laugh and talk about them because they don't have. It's just for you to be appreciative that you do have. Appreciation. I thought that's what Christmas was all about. Let's get back to what we believe is all about, whether you believe in it or not. It ain't always about the gifts. It's about just love. Sometimes just sharing and receiving love is the greatest gift of all. When the last time somebody hugged you and said, I loved you, and looked you in your face and said, do you need anything? Can I help? So just keep that in mind as we get into the holiday. I know y'all going to have these New Year's resolutions. Everybody, the gym's going to be jumping, Mike. They finna get the memberships going. Let's get ready to take a break.